You may not see original Nicosian so much, but Nicosia is becoming very rich in cultures from around the world.
Welcome to Nicosia, the candidate city for the European capital of culture.
Many people around the world watching you. So what are the most fascinating things that attracted other tourists in Cyprus?
The Levention Municipal Museum of Nicosia, which was a vision, a dream of Lelos Dimitriadis, our late mayor for 30 years. Real visionary, a true visionary. In his times, Nicosia shined. So we are here in the reception hall of the Leventis Museum. On the right, we will see a historical, let's say, sequence of events, photos on the development of Lelos' idea for Nicosia. And on the left, there is a beautiful shop. Maybe you can show a couple of shots, Ferhan, of the. So here we are. Let me show you Lelos. We see the leadership of Nicosia and Cyprus supporting all this effort. There are documents one can look at, but probably here is one of the important, let's say, moments in a couple's life, where we have the old Stefana, the crowns that were wearing during the wedding ceremony, and they used to keep in a box, and then a photo from the old times. I'm sure you have similar things, similar photos in your country. Here is an overview of the sequence of history in Cyprus. We can see some figures: Ottoman, Venetians, ancient, Franks from the Frankish period, and below the basement is also a place of interest. It doesn't host any collection, but they preserved it this way. Why do we see this piece here, this fossil? Cyprus was at the bottom of the sea 90 million years ago. This ocean was here. Cyprus was not outside. There was, and the two tablets, the Eurasian and the African, where you come from, collided, and then Cyprus came up on the surface of the earth. This year we got a record of almost 4 million tourists who come for special interests as well, not only our sea and sun, but also for sports, for to meet people, the Cypriot hospitality. We are in the medieval kingdom, the medieval times, and we see how they formed it in order to be able to eat and use it health-wise. Here is the wedding. Is a ball that they would offer during a wedding. That's why we see a wedding couple in it. Here we have artifacts from the church. This is where Christ's christening was taking place, you know, the baby in the water. This round thing is for the bread and some other seals. A cross, probably a Catholic church cross. You know, Cyprus is mainly an Orthodox, Christian Orthodox country, but nowadays there are more and more sects. The room of Ekaterina Kornaro, the last queen of Cyprus. She came from Venice. She was married to James II. Here is an interactive map, so you can play with it and extract a lot of information about Cyprus. Some more artifacts here from the Venetian times. And here are some important maps. I know Lelos Dimitriadis was also collecting maps. Nicosia in the old times with the river running through it. Pedios River, And we have the 11 bastions. All these triangles are the 11 bastions that were bearing the name of a Venetian officer.
Is Nicosia?
Yes, the old Nicosia.
Also, this is a wall. This is a wall.
Yes, this is the wall.
Wall of Nicosia.
And it had 3 gates.
3 gates.
Paphos Gate, Famagusta Gate in the east, Paphos in the west, and Kyrenia in the north. Cyprus has never been free, has never been autonomous, never independent. So we have the Ottoman period from 1570. When the Ottomans came until 1878, when Cyprus was rented to the British. During those 300 years, the Ottoman Empire had cut its own coins and brought also this money in Cyprus. So we have some photos and some original ones, and some copies, I guess from that time. A very distinctive monument for the Ottoman times, Farhan, is the house of Haji Georgakis Kornesios, downtown, which these days is closed. These are the sprinklers, merecha as we call it in Greek. Merecha, probably it's a Turkish name. They used to put rose water inside, so when people were visiting a home, the hostess would put in their hands, and they would put on their face to refresh. Later on we had them in silver, and this was all to smoke. You know, they would light these little charcoals, whatever, to smoke for the good spirits, you know, to clean up the air. Here also some jewelry, and the window over there, we can see some jewelry and some other accessories for women. Here is the room of textiles. We see these traditional bed sheets, what we call in Greek taisto. They were made of cotton or silk on the weaving loom, and they were always very cool in the summer and warmer in the, warm in winter rather. The silk might have been cooler in the summer. And we see an ordinary uniform, clothes for the day, everyday life, with the stamped scarves, like mine, stamped. Whereas there we have the embroidery and more decoration on the vest. British era from 1878 to 1960, and we see the tendencies of people, of women, the local women here in Man, a local couple in local dress, and then we see the British women dressed up in their European style clothes. Some cups over here from the late Queen, with the late Queen photo. Some accessories as well of women. The London Illustrated News. Here we have also some artifacts and other accessories from British administration. And over here, of course, the judicial system that we follow until today, the Anglo-Saxon law. They also, we had the pound, and it was a very strong, our pound. Okay. This is the British pound, but the Cypriot pound was very, very strong, and until 2008 when we converted to euro.